Okay, we're gonna do a video about the least common multiple, or well known as the LCM. We're gonna do two different methods, so whichever you like, you can use it. So what is the LCM? The LCM is the number in the denominator that I need to find when I'm subtracting or adding fractions. Whichever I add or subtract, the LCM is that number. For example, you have like 1/5 plus 1/4. The LCM will be 20. That's the number I need. But if you have like 3/4 plus 1/8, in this case the LCM is 8. It's not 32. It's not 4 times 8. It's 8. So we're gonna learn two methods now that you can use to find that LCM. Okay, let's do the first one. The first one, basically what you do is you multiply the two numbers. We're gonna find it for 40 and 24. We're gonna multiply 40 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By 1 will be 40. By 2 it's 80, 120, 160, 200, and so on. So we do like 5 more or less, and then we do 24. So it will be 24, 48 times 3 will be 72. Here will be 96, and then the next one will be 120. So once we see or we find that the two numbers match, that's the LCM. The lowest two numbers that will match, because 40 times 6 is 240 and 24 times 10 is 240, but 240 is greater than 120. So the first number that match, that's the LCM. Okay, so that's a method to find it. We're gonna do now another method using prime factorization. Prime factorization is very important. It's very useful for many things later on. Okay, so what do I do for 40? I'll need to find all the prime factors. So I can do it like this. Divided by 2 is 20. Divided by 2 is 10. Divided by 2 is 5. Divided by 5 is 1. Okay? So the factors for 40 are 2, 2, 2, and 5. Those are the factors for 40. So now I'm going to find the factors for 24. I'm going to use here now another method, the 3 method. 6 times 4, that's 24. And then 6 is 2 times 3, and 4 is 2 times 2. Now, what do I do now to find the LCM? What I do now is this. I have 1, 2 here, and I have 1, 2 here. So from those two that repeated, I'm going to take only 1. So that will be 2. I have another 2 and another 2. I'm going to take 1 times 2. I have another 2 and I have another 2. So I'm going to take another 2. Then this one has a 5, but here there is no 5. So I need to take the 5. So times 5. And here I have a 3, and here I don't have a 3. So I need to take the 3 also, times 3. So the multiplication of all these numbers is 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 5 is 40. And 40 times 3 is 120. And 120 is the LCM, the least common multiple, which is the same number that we find here using this method. Okay, so prime factorization is a very good method that you go straight to the point. Okay, if you do this method, it could take very long. Sometimes no. Let's do this one for 4 and 8, for example. If we want to find the LCM for 4 and 8 using this method, we do is 4 and 8. So multiplying by 1, 2, 3. Let's do just those 3. Sometimes you find it like really quick. For example, 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12. But here 8 times 1 is 8, 16. But if you see here, you find it right away, the number 8. You find it right away. You don't need to do any of this prime factorization. Remember, we use the 20 here. Let's see how do we find the 20 using this method. So we have a 5 and a 4. Let's say, let me use another color. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 times 1 is 5, 10, 15, and 20. And here is 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. So 20 is times 5. So here I find it is the 20. So you can use this method. It might be easier for you when you're working with very low number. This one is very good. You find it really quick. But when you're working with large numbers, you might want to do the prime factorization. Okay? So double check the video. If you have any question or anything, just put it in the comment and just check the video again. I'm sure you'll get it. Thank you very much. Let me know which of those two would be easier for you, and tell me what grade are you. So if you are a 4th grade student, which method is better? If you are a 5th, 6th, or 7th grade student, which one is your favorite? Thank you very much.